Going over to the political part podcast, Paramount to pay Trump for the manipulative Kamala Harris interview. This brought to us thanks to End Wokeness. He says, quote, breaking Paramount agreed to pay $16 million to Trump over edited 60 Minutes interview, which, I mean, a lot of us would also probably call this election interference. So again, I don't think anyone will actually be held accountable. It's going to be one of those settlements like, oh yeah, here's $16. Because again, Trump did sue. Here's the actual version from 60 Minutes from the Kamala Harris interview.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
But it's...
You know, the editors are really good where she actually sounds somewhat coherent. That is a difficult thing to do, but the editors, they did it. Now, that's what pretty well I got, but 650,000 views and 22,000 likes. One of the first comments comes to us thanks to Gunther Eagleman, who says, quote, good 60 Minutes is trash propaganda, getting 389 likes. Paul Zupa says, quote, CBS should be prosecuted for election interference. 60 million shouldn't get them out of jail time, getting 639 likes. The Gas Stove, our favorite contrarian, says, quote, he says Trump bet the knee. He sued them for 10 billion and is going to get 1/1000th of it. Terrible. Getting 29 likes. 43 responses. One of the first responses comes to us thanks to conspiracy theorist, says, quote, there's one thing he knows how to do, it's settle outside of court. It says 2 sexual assault miss cases, 3 Trump University cases, countless others. He's weak, getting 1 like. Dalian P3 says, honestly, sure this is gas, but part of me agrees. It's still a win, but I would have liked to see him get a little more aggressive, getting 3 likes. Michael James says, bro thinks 16 million is a loss, getting 4 likes. Which, yeah, that's a pretty pain to get. Alberry says, you're missing the point. It was getting CBS to show they helped Harris. Did you miss how your savior helped him with the answer? Or helped her with the answer? Getting 4 likes. Scroll down more and more. Libercat EDM also says, quote, CBS FAFO. There's a picture of Trump JD Vance that says, we're not tired of winning yet, getting 109 likes. Mr. Pitbull, I would say the legend Pitbull singer. I don't think it's him unless he has a disproportionate amount of time in his hands to tweet these days. So it's been a couple years since he talked about the hotel. He's very passionate about the hospitality industry. He had a whole song about it. I was surprised. Now, Mr. Pitbull allegedly says, quote, it's about the difference. It's, Kamala's gender fluid. I forget what the definition or how it went by child. And it says raised by Kamala, which was at Tim Walls's. No, not Tim Walls. That was a running mate, her husband, who also allegedly abused women. His child. And then he said, and again, this person looks very frumpy, looks like a Beetlejuice character, or perhaps the Joker on a bad day. And it says raised by Kamala, and then juxtaposition with a picture of Trump's son says raised by Trump with Barron in a suit, and he's looking sharp as always. Getting 276 likes. Lil Mo says, quote, y'all still talking about Kamala Harris, getting 27 likes. News Now says $16 million, says Trump was right. Fake edits, real consequences, getting 358 likes. 9-Foot Couch says tell Bernie Sanders he was clueless on Rogan, getting 137 likes. Mr. Pitbull also says, quote, Trump was right about everything. 1, they spied on his campaign. Yes, they did. 2, they lied about Hunter Biden laptop. Sorry. Leslie should be apologized to Trump. Leslie Stahl should apologize to American people, getting 158 likes. Alice Lay says they should lose their license for conspiring with a presidential candidate to manipulate voters, getting 330. Yeah, they get 331 likes. Also have XMWCGS says, quote, I saw it. They will not apologize as part of the agreement. Can't risk their uninformed audience from catching wind of this, getting 28 likes. Anthony Galil says, quote, 60 Minutes should be remained to 16 million, getting 13 likes. Let's see. A bunch of people posting GIFs, leftists breaking down and freaking out. Claudius says, quote, even her edited interview answer makes no sense. She's a real lemon, and I hope she runs again in 2028. Getting 5 likes. Which, it is interesting how, of all the states that she won, was it all of them or all but one of the states that Harris won, they did not require voter ID. That's a fascinating coincidence. It's not a coincidence, I'm sure. Let's see. Ether Tam says, quote, can we take a minute to remind ourselves that if Donald Trump hadn't won last November, they wouldn't have done anything about this, and just continue to blatantly lie to the public with no repercussions. This is proof they lie. Propaganda is there anything the leftist justification to this? I'm still waiting to hear it, getting 16 likes. Strike for America says, how about just canceling 60 Minutes once and for all, getting 16 likes? Which, again, I think this is important because a lot of people still do listen to 60 Minutes and a lot of these major news organizations. One of these was this Levels said more Frosters. It's a screenshot of CNN when they actually literally changed the hue or the the color of Joe Rogan when he was taking alternative medications when he got the pandemic, or he got the COVID-19. Majority Roll says, quote, I blame the legacy media for escalating the nation to crippling levels. Every crisis we've seen in the past 15 years, most of them would have had minor consequences if not for the lies manipulation purposely used against the American people to inflame those situations, unquote, getting 11 likes. So we'll see if this has any dent at all in terms of the audience of 60 Minutes, if people will take them less seriously, or this news even spreads far and wide. I can't think they'll probably have not much impact on the numbers of 60 Minutes because people will probably just watch it no matter what. But let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comments. Great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.